is glowing blue. I'm practicing the light that I'm over you. By noon I'm a mountain, by 5 I'm a stone. But the sun goes down and leaves me alone. The daylight is a mask, beautiful the skies, but the shadows always see through the hollow in my eyes. The city's gone quiet, the traffic's died down. I'm the only one left in this ghost of a town. The bravado is fading, the walls are getting thin, and the conversation with the ceiling begins because 2 a.m. knows the truth has got nowhere to hide. It hears the heavy wreckage screaming deep inside. I can play it cool at 10, I can fake a smile at 4, but I'm a mess on the rug of my bedroom floor. The clock is a witness, the silence is the proof. Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. knows the truth. I deleted the draft, but I wrote it in my head. 1,000 desperate things that should never be said. The logic of the morning is 1,000 miles away. I'm losing all the ground that I gained today. I'm a victim of the rhythm, I'm a prisoner of the dark, searching for a light from a long dead spot. It's the hour of the why, it's the hour of the how. I'm breaking every promise, I'm breaking every vow. I say I don't miss you, I say I'm doing fine, but the moonlight is a mirror and it's crossing every line. It knows everything. Because 2 a.m. knows the truth has got nowhere to hide. It hears the heavy wreckage screaming deep inside. I can play it cool at 10, I can fake a smile at 4, but I'm a mess on the rug of my bedroom floor. The clock is a witness, the silence is the proof. Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. knows the truth. 3 a.m. is coming, maybe then I'll sleep. But these are the secrets that the hours keep. The truth, it's always been you. I swept up the glass from the picture we cracked, but I'm still haunted by the things that we lacked. The bed is a desert, the hallway is cold. I'm reading a story that's already told. I changed all the passwords, I changed all the locks, but I'm still living inside of this box. It's the phantom vibration of a phone on the nightstand, the ghost of a wedding band still on my hand. I'm functional, baby, I'm walking the line, but broken and moving can't happen at the same time. Because the love is broken, but it isn't gone. It's the static that's playing from dusk until dawn. It's a fractured reflection, a splinter in my skin. I don't it's never quite gone. I went to that diner, the one on the hill. I sat in our booth and the world went so still. The waitress still asked if you're coming along, and I didn't have the heart to say she was wrong. It's a hollowed out feeling, a glitch in the soul, trying to be half when I used to be whole. If it's dead, why does it still have a heartbeat? If it's over, why do I feel the defeat? I'm a vessel that's leaking, I'm a star that's burned out, but I'm still screaming your name in a shadow of doubt. Because love is broken, but it isn't gone. It's a static that's playing from dusk until dawn. It's a fractured reflection, a splinter in my skin. I don't know where us ends, and I can't begin. I've torn up the map and I've burned every line, but the love is just broken. It's never quite gone. It's in the walls, it's in the floorboards, broken pieces, but they still weigh a ton. Not gone, not yet. The street lamps are cutting through the blinds in strips. I'm tasting the salt of a name on my lips. 4 corners of white, a blank canvas of white. I'm tracing the cracks where the memories lie. I told the sun I was doing okay, but the moon has a habit of getting in the way. It's just me and the plaster, me and the dust, discussing the wreckage of we and of us. I'm logic by daylight, but I'm fragile in the dark, searching for the heat of a long cold spark. I'm having conversations with the ceiling tonight, admitting all the things I wouldn't say in the light. I'm asking the shadows if you're sleeping alone, or if you're staring at the screen of a silent phone. It's a one-sided riot, a quiet kind of healing, just me and my heart, and these conversations with the ceiling. Fan is spinning like the thoughts in my head, a dizzying cycle of the things that we said. I love you forever is a stain on the pain. The stronger I'm acting, it's starting to fade. I'm a ghost in my bed, I'm a glitch in the room, watching the flowers of my sorrow bloom. Answer me back, give me a sign. Are you crossing the same invisible line? Is your ceiling as high as your room, just as cold as the story we wrote, getting bitter and old? I'm having conversations with the ceiling tonight, admitting all the things I wouldn't say in the light. I'm asking the shadows if you're sleeping alone, I used to think the hurt would shrink with time, like a mountain I could finally learn to climb. But the peak is just as high as it was back then. I'm just stronger in the places where I've been. The heavy weight is still sitting in my chest. I just built a bigger life to hold the rest. It's not about the healing, it's about the space. Finding room for joy in this hollowed out place. I'm widening the circles, I'm opening the doors. Even if I'm still walking on these broken floors, I'm growing around the pain like ivy on a wall. It's still there underneath, watching me stand tall. The ache didn't leave, it just stayed the same size. While I built a new world right before my eyes. I'm not getting over, I'm just getting wide. Keeping the hurt like a treasure inside. Yeah, I'm growing, growing around the There are days I feel the thorns beneath the green, a sudden shiver from a life that might have been. I carry you like a stone in a velvet glove, the heavy architecture of a finished love. I'm taller now, I've got more sky to see, but the root of the sorrow is still a part of me. It's a forest, not a graveyard. It's a bloom, not a scar. I'm learning how to live with the way things are. I don't need the ghost to disappear, I just need enough room to be happy. I'm growing around the pain like ivy on a wall. It's still there underneath, watching me stand tall. The ache didn't leave, it just stayed the same size. While I built a new world right before my eyes. I'm not getting over, I'm just getting wide. Keeping the hurt like a treasure inside. Yeah, I'm growing, growing around the pain. It's still there in the center of it all. But look how much I've grown. Look at the garden I've sown around the The lights in the hallway are flickering low. I'm stuck in the places where I should let go. I stopped checking the porch for your car in the rain, but I still find your ghost in the pulse of my vein. I'm half awake and I'm half asleep in a shallow grave for a love so deep. I've patched up the holes with some gold and some thread, but I'm still hearing every word that you said. I'm functional now, I can look at the sun, but the race for my spirit isn't quite one. It's a half-healed heart, a work in transition, caught in the static of a blurred out vision. I can dance on the edge, but I a half-healed heart, a work in transition, caught in the static of a blurred-out vision. I can dance on the edge, but I can't feel the floor. I'm not who I was, but I'm not me anymore. Stuck in the almost, bleeding in the nearly. I'm seeing the scars a little too clearly. Yeah, it's a half-healed heart. It's beating, but it's heavy. It's breathing, but it's messy. Halfway healed. The coffee's cold, the sunlight's too loud. I'm walking through the ghosts in this empty crowd. They say the time is supposed to be a friend, but I'm still waiting for the ache to end. I bought new sheets to wash away your sweat, and I'm doing better. Well, that's what I tell the mirror. The water's calm, but the bottom's never clear. I'm moving on, but I'm moving like a stone, heavy and cold and so damn alone. I'm healing, but I'm still hurting. The surface is smooth, but the engine is turning. I've learned how to breathe without reaching for you, but every exhale still feels like a breakthrough. A work in progress, a beautiful mess. Checking the boxes, but feeling it less. Yeah, I'm healing, but God, I'm still hurting. Soft neon lights through the rain on the glass, watching the hours and the heartbeats pass. I don't check your name, I don't call your phone, but I still find your shadow in the welcome home. It's a quiet war, it's a silent scream, living the spaces in between. One step forward, two steps back, searching for the light through every crack. I'm not where I was, but I'm not where I'm going. The scars are closed, but the bruises still show. I'm healing, but I'm still hurting. The surface is smooth, but the engine is turning. I've learned how to breathe without reaching for you, but every exhale still feels like a breakthrough. A work in progress, a beautiful mess. Checking the boxes and feeling it less. Yeah, I'm healing, but God, I'm still hurting. They told me peace was a silent room, a garden where the lilies finally bloom. But my head is a hallway of slamming doors, and I'm still picking up the glass from the floors. The static in the air is heavy. music. Every tick of the clock is a physical kick. I thought the moving on would be a soft, sweet hum, but it's the beat of a jagged, broken drum. It's a riot in my chest, it's a storm in my sleep, and there are promises I'm tired of trying to keep. Because healing isn't quiet, it's a deafening sound. It's the walls coming loose and hitting the ground. It's the screaming of the ego and the ghost of your name. It's the crackle of the wood in a dying flame. I'm getting better, but it's loud in my soul, trying to find the rhythm and losing control. No, healing isn't quiet, it's a beautiful noise. Meditation in the tea and the light, but I'm still wrestling with shadows in the middle of the night. Every memory of us is a high-pitched ring, a reminder of the secrets that still tend to sting. It's not a sunset, it's a thundercloud. Recovering is lonely, but it's so damn loud. It's a crash, it's a roar, it's a tidal wave, the sound of the girl I'm trying to save. Because healing isn't quiet, it's a deafening sound. It's the walls coming loose and hitting the ground. It's the screaming of the ego and the ghost of your name. It's the crackle of the wood in a dying flame. I'm getting better, but it's loud in my soul, trying to find the rhythm and losing control. No, healing isn't quiet, it's a beautiful noise. Listen to the pieces fall into place. It's loud, but it's honest. Healing. The morning doesn't feel like a heavy gray curtain anymore. I don't trip over your ghost when I'm walking through the door. I made a pot of coffee and I didn't reach for two. I spent a whole hour without a single thought of you. The gravity is shifting, the air is getting thin. I'm finally comfortable inside my own skin. It's not a sudden landslide, it's a slow erosion of the grief. A quiet kind of mercy along the way you let it leave. I'm unclenching my jaw, I'm letting down my guard, getting used to the version of me that isn't so scarred. I carry you less each day, a little less weight on my shoulders. The fire is turning to ash and the ash is getting colder. I'm not dropping the burden, I'm just letting it fray. I'm finding the strength to just put you away. It's a gradual fading, the softening of the grave. Yeah, I carry you less, I carry you less each day. I saw a blue car day. A little less weight on my shoulders. The fire is turning to ash, and the ash is getting colder. I'm not dropping the burden, I'm just letting it fray. I'm finding the strength to just put you away. It's a gradual fade and a softening of the gray. Yeah, I carry you less, I carry you less each day. A gram at a time, a breath at a time. You're becoming a story instead of a crime. Less each day. City's gone dim, but my eyes are wide. I'm pulling the curtains to keep you inside. The ceiling is white, but I'm painting it gold, with all of the stories that never got old. I'm setting the stage, I'm dimming the light for the only show playing in the middle of the night. It's a cinema seat for a ghost and a girl, watching the colors of a broken down world. I know every frame, I know every line. Before the yours was just a mine. I replay us at midnight, a loop in the dark, blowing on embers to find a new spark. I'm rewinding the fight where I should have stayed, fixing the choices that we already made. And the 12 a.m. static, you're still in my reach. A beautiful lesson I'm trying to teach. Yeah, to play us. I replay us, I replay us at midnight. Through the park, I'm lighting the candle to swallow the dark, but the film is getting grainy, the edge is afraid. I'm watching the version of you that has stayed, while the real you is sleeping 1,000 miles away, in a life that doesn't have a part for me to play. Stop, rewind, play it again. Stop, rewind, play it again. Stop, rewind, play it again. Stop, rewind, stop, rewind, play it again. Stop, rewind, stop, rewind, play it again. 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 Stop, rewind, please. Stop, rewind, play it again. Stop, rewind, play it aside for the goodbye. The credits are rolling, the credits are rolling. The sun's coming up, the screen is going blank. I'm alone again. Replay until tomorrow night. I finally threw away that faded hoodie on the chair. I'm breathing in a room that doesn't taste like your old air. The laundry's done, the dishes I'm piling in the sink. I found a way to spend an hour without having to think about the way you looked when you were walking out the door. I'm standing on my own 2 feet, I'm not shaking anymore. My friend the gap between the fixed and the fine, between the person I've become and the one I left behind. I've mended every crack, I've polished up the glass, but I'm still waiting for the memory to pass. Because I'm better, but I'm not over you. I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do. I'm functional, I'm capable, I'm sleeping through the night. But doing well doesn't mean that I'm alright. It's a quiet kind of haunting, the shade of lonely blue. Yeah, I'm better, but God, I'm not over you. I'm better, but the over you part, that's the hardest part to start. Check the boxes, close the door. I'm better, but I still want more. The candles burn down to a silver pool. I'm sitting in the silence, playing the fool. I deleted your number, but I know the rhythm by heart. Counting the ways we fell completely apart. There's a suitcase in the hallway, I haven't moved in weeks. Just a museum of the promises we couldn't keep. I'm tracing the outlines of where you used to lay, finding the courage to turn and walk away. It's a heavy lesson, a bitter kind of grace. Trying to remember how to love my own space. I'm learning to let you go one breath at a time. Trying to untie your ghost from every rhyme. It's a long road home through a dark cold night, searching for the version of me that's alright. It's not a sudden break, it's a slow, steady flow. Yeah, I'm just learning to let you go. The city looks different when I'm driving alone. No more checking the screen of a silent phone. I saw a movie we loved and I didn't even cry. Maybe that's progress, or maybe just a light. But the static in my head is starting to clear, even if I still wish that you were right here. Release the grip, let the memory drift. Watch the tectonic plates of my spirit shift. I'm unlearning your touch, I'm unlearning your name. The fire is out, but I'm still feeling the flame. I'm learning to let you go one breath at a time. Trying to untie weight is getting lighter, baby. Learning to let go. Go. I've rearranged the furniture and changed the locks. I've hidden all your letters in a cardboard box. My heart is exhausted, it's ready for the peace. It signed the papers and it's begging for release. But there's a flicker in the circuit, a glitch in the code, a persistent ghost on a familiar road. I see your silhouette in the steam on the glass. I hear your laughter in the strangers that pass. It's narrow pathways that only lead to you, a chemical habit that I can't undo. I'm a scientist studying the wreckage of a spark, trying to map the way you move through the dark. Delete the files, burn the drive. How do I keep this version of you alive? It's an obsession, it's a haunting, it's a gift and a curse. Every time I get better, the memory gets I told my heart to move on and it's trying to breathe, but my mind is a garden that shall never leave. You're a permanent fixture, a stain on the brain, a beautiful echo, a rhythmic refrain. I'm clearing the space, I'm planting the seed, but my mind won't let you, my mind won't let you leave. I'm letting you go. The heart is ready, still in the garden, still in the heart. You're everywhere, you're everywhere. The sun went down and took my arm away. Now I'm left with all the things I couldn't say. The shadows on the wall are starting to lean, like they're trying to tell me what it all means. I thought I'd buried your name in the yard, but the moonlight makes the digging so hard. I can handle the traffic, I can handle the noise, but the silence has a way of finding its voice. It's a low frequency hum, a static in my head, repeating every single word that we said. Because the night talks too much, it won't let me sleep. It's bringing up secrets that I wanted to keep. It's shouting your name through the cracks in the door, reminding me why I don't see you no more. talks about you. Of a heart that forgot its own vow. It's a roar, it's a crash, it's a tidal wave. The louder it gets, the less I can save. Because the night talks too much, it won't let me sleep. Are starting to sing, finally something else to hear. But the night is coming back, and I know what it's gonna say. Too much, too much. I'm dissecting the way that you held your keys, searching for subtext in the autumn breeze. Was it take care, a promise, or a final breath? I'm a detective at the scene of a sudden death. I've replayed the footage 1,000 times in my head, editing the things that were better left unsaid. The period at the end of your last text line, is it a wall or a sign that you're doing fine? I'm reading into the spaces, the gaps in the air, looking for a ghost that was never even there. I'm overthinking your goodbye, turning it over like a jagged stone until the edges are smoother. Was there a catch in your throat or a shift in your gaze? I'm lost in the static of a permanent haze. It was only 2 words, but they're weighing a ton. I'm still in the battle when the war is already won. Yeah, I'm overthinking your goodbye. you goodbye. Just a word, just a word, just a ghost I couldn't say goodbye. Did you mean it? The cold blue light on my phone screen fades. I'm tracing lines in the midnight shades. Every habit I kept, every word that you said is a map of the places I'm too scared to tread. I try to rewrite the story, to change every page, but I'm just a bird that's forgotten its cage. I thought the marks would fade to white, but they glow like neon in the dead of night. A braille I'm reading with my fingertips, the ghost of a kiss that still burns on my lips. I'm looking in the mirror, and the truth is cruel. Every fracture is a lesson, every break is a tool. I've got silver lining etched into my skin, a story of where you ended and I begin. It's a jagged calligraphy, a bitter kind of fame. I'm wearing the scars that spell your name. They spell your name. I went to the park where we carved into the tree, but the bark grew over, it's hiding you and me. Why can't my heart just do the same? Instead of sparking up whenever someone speaks your name. I'm a walking gallery of used to be, a living museum of your history. Sleeping in the wind, cheated out, every silence screaming, every shadow of doubt. The S is the silence, the A is the ache, the R is the rhythm of the heart you had to take. I'm looking in the mirror, and the truth is cruel. Every fracture is a lesson, every break is a tool. I got silver linings etched into my skin, a story of where you ended and I begin. It's a jagged calligraphy, a bitter kind of fame. I'm wearing the scars that spell your name. It's written on my shoulder, it's written on my heart. I'm a work of art that you tore apart. Scars that spell your name. Scars that spell your name. I turned off the TV to hear my own breath, but the quiet is heavy, a beautiful death. There's no one to talk to, no keys in the door. I wake up in the dark, the light fades, the sound fades. I'm looking in the mirror, and the truth is cruel. Every fracture is a lesson, every break is a tool. I've got silver linings etched into my skin, a story of where you ended and I begin. It's a jagged calligraphy, a bitter kind of fame. I'm wearing the scars that spell your name.
The cold blue light on my phone screen fades. I'm tracing lines in the midnight shades. Every habit I kept, every word that you said is a map of the places I'm too scared to tread. I try to rewrite the story, to change every page, but I'm just a bird that's forgotten its cage. I went to the park where we carved into the tree, but the bark grew over, it's hiding you and me. Why can't my heart just do the same? Instead of sparking up whenever someone speaks your name.
Just the hum of the fridge on the hardwood floor. I'm sitting in the center of a wide open room, watching the shadows of the afternoon bloom. They say that the peace is a gift I should take, but the stillness is just a reminder of the break. It's a frequency hidden, a nerve in my soul, a story of parts that were once a whole. Because the silence says your name, it's a deafening sound. It's the ghost of your laughter that's still hanging around. I can run from the music, I can hide from the light, but the quiet is screaming in the middle of night. It's a rhythm, a pulse, a familiar flame. Yeah, the silence says your name. I went for a walk where the city goes still, past the empty park and the house on the hill. I thought if I didn't hear a single word spoken, I wouldn't feel quite so shattered and broken. But the air has a shape, and the shape is your face. Every hollowed out corner is your hiding place. It's the yelliest thing I've ever had to see. It's a roar in my ears, it's a weight in my lungs, a language that's spoken with 1,000 tongues. Can you hear it? I can hear you. Because the silence says your name, it's a deafening sound. It's the ghost of your laughter that's still hanging around. I can run from the music, I can hide from the light, but the quiet is screaming in the middle of night. It's a rhythm, a pulse, a familiar flame. Yeah, the silence says your name. The silence says your name. There it is again, in the cracks, in the wind. Your name, always your name. I pull the velvet curtains, try to lock the world outside, looking for a sanctuary, a place where I can hide. I've drank the tea and dimmed the lights, I've counted every sheet, but there's a heavy shadow that I'm forced to keep. The pillow feels like concrete, the sheets are made of glass, waiting for the ghosts of us to finally let me pass. They say the morning brings a brand new start, but the night is a courtroom for a broken heart. I'm closing my eyes just to open a door to a house that doesn't belong to me anymore. Because sleep won't save me, it's just a change of scene. You're still the only person on my mantle screen. I'm running through the hallways of a technicolor dream, waking up to silence and a silent kind of scream. I thought the dark was a place to be free. you back to me. In the daylight I can manage, I can look you in the eye. I can build a fortress out of every perfect lie. But as soon as I'm under, the gravity gives way, and I'm back in the kitchen on that rainy Saturday. It's a vivid kind of torture, a high definition ache. I'm exhausted from the versions of you I have to take. Is that too much to ask? To take off the memory, to drop the heavy mask. But the RAM is a riot, the unconscious is a cage. I'm rereading every word on every single page. Save me. It only brings you back to me. The sun is peeking through, the nightmare's over, but the real one's just beginning. I'm still tired. Sleep won't save me. Sleep won't save me. I put on that dress, the one you said was too much. I'm reclaiming the skin that's forgotten your touch. The blush on my cheeks hides the gray underneath. I'm biting my tongue just to stay through my teeth. Everyone's asking, have you been lately? And I got the script down to perfect it may be. But the drywall is cracking behind the gold frame, and I still lose my breath at the sound of your name. It's a how I act, and I'm losing my grip, counting the seconds till the confidence slips. I'm smiling through the damage, looking so fine, walking a razor thin, beautiful line. If I don't let the tears fall, the flood won't begin. I'm keeping the chaos tucked under my skin. A masterpiece built on a broken foundation, just a girl in a state of silver-lined isolation. Yeah, I'm smiling through the damage. The party is loud, but the room feels like ice. I'm paying the hidden, heavy-duty price for looking like I moved on, looking like I'm free while I'm still drowning in the used to be. I'm a neon sign in a ghost town street, looking so bright, but I'm feeling the defeat. Yeah. Mirror, mirror, who am I tonight? A hollowed out star with a borrowed light. If the porcelain breaks, would you even care? Or just look away from the mess that's there? I'm smiling through the damage, looking so fine, walking a razor thin, beautiful line. If I don't let the tears fall, the flood won't begin. I'm keeping the chaos tucked under my skin. A masterpiece built on a broken foundation, just a girl in a state of silver-lined isolation. Yeah, I'm smiling through the damage. The lights are coming up, the mask is getting heavy. Still smiling, even when I'm not ready. I'm a neon light in a crowded room, a careful flower trying not to bloom. I got the small talk down to a fine art, a polished surface for a jagged heart. I'm checking my reflection in the back of the spoon, waiting for the sun to give way to the moon. Because the daytime is a stage and I know my lines. I'm doing great and showing all the signs of a girl who's moved on, of a girl who's free. But there's a secret version of the used to be. Here's the salt on the pillow in the middle of the night, the liquid courage that I lose in the light. It's the breakdown in the shower where the water hides the tracks, the heavy weight of the world on a heart that cracks. A silent ocean, a private kind of freeze. Yeah, I'm drowning in the tears that nobody sees. I saw you today and I didn't even blink. I didn't let my spirit start to sink. I gave you a wave and a casual hello, then I walked away and I didn't look low. But as soon as I'm home and I turn the key, the ghost of the us starts to breathe on me. If a heart breaks in a forest and there's no one around, does it make a noise? Does it make a sound? Or is it just a vibration in the dark, in the cold? A story that's burning but never gets told. Here's the salt on the pillow in the middle of the night, the liquid courage that I lose in the light. It's the breakdown in the shower where the water hides the tracks, the heavy weight of the world on a heart that cracks. A silent ocean, a private kind of freeze. Yeah, I'm drowning in the tears that nobody sees. The mascara's dry, the mask is back on, ready for the morning. Before the me is gone, nobody sees but me. fast like a stone. I made a new playlist to change up my hair. I walked past your street and I didn't even care. The sun hit the pavement, the sky was a blue that didn't remind me of anything you. I was catching my breath, I was finding my feet, I was humming a rhythm with a brand new beat. For a second the weight of the world felt so light, I thought I'd finally made it through the night. But then a song played in the back of a cafe. A scent on a string swept the progress away. A ghost of your laughter, a ghost of a touch. I realized I still love you almost too much. I was one step away from the finish line, gone in the middle of the day. I almost moved on. Yeah, I almost moved on. The clock on the wall started ticking in reverse. The better I felt suddenly became a curse. I'd built up a fortress, I guarded the gate, but a 3-second memory decided my fate. I'm a record that's skipping on the very last track. Right when I'm leaving, I'm pulled right back. It's the almost that kills, it's the nearly that stings. The shadow of freedom that a memory brings. I had the key in the lock, I was turning the door, then I heard your voice on the hardwood floor. Because a song played in the back of a cafe. A scent on a string just swept the progress away. The ghost of your laughter, the ghost of a touch. I realized I still loved you almost too much. I was one step away from the finish line, gone in the middle of the day. I almost moved on. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next, I'll stop reading the ghost of your text. I was so close. Almost moved The street lamps are humming in a low, lonely key. A blue tinted shadow is following me. I'm walking the pavement where we used to run before we were cold, before we were done. The air has a way, a familiar chill, like the ghost of your hand is holding me still. I can hide in the office, I can hide in the light, but I'm losing the battle with the middle of the night. The concrete is breathing, the buildings are tall, and I'm just a girl waiting for the sky to fall. Because the night feels like you, heavy and deep, a secret the rest of the world gets to sleep. It's the neon in the rain, it's the static in the dark, it's the hollowed out silence of an empty park. I'm wrapped in the velvet of a memory. feels like you. I saw a silhouette through a high-rise glass, and for a second I let the heartbeat pass, thinking it was you, thinking you were home. But I'm just a traveler in a city of storm. The wind is a whisper, rhythmic refrain, singing the lyrics of a private pain. Every corner is a chapter, every alley is a verse. Being better is a blessing, but the night is a curse. It's a wide angle lens on a broken down heart, watching the ending right back at the start. So much like you, it feels so much like you, because the night feels like you, heavy and deep, a secret the rest of the world gets to sleep. It's the neon in the rain, it's the static in the dark, it's the hollowed out silence of an empty park. I'm wrapped in the velvet of a memory blue. The night feels like you. In blue, the night, everything's you until the night feels like you. Until the light